You don't help someone by sitting here and going, this is the right way to do it. I know how to do it. I've been here, I've done that, and you need to listen to me. It's about empathy. It's about so much love that you create such a dynamic, safe environment that they feel that so badly, so much that they are lifted. Because in order for you to freaking heal, it requires love, it requires peace, it requires compassion and support. When you feel that, you know you're in the right place. I'm Luke, and you're listening to the Luke Mind Power Podcast. What's up, everyone? How you doing? Welcome to another beautiful episode on the Luke Mind Power Podcast. I'm very grateful to be here with you guys because you're alive, you're here, you're breathing. Take a moment and just be grateful that you're here. We always have so much going on. There's always so much that we got to deal with. And I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy to persevere. I know it's not easy to keep pushing. I know it's not easy to keep climbing when you feel like you've climbed, but then you get knocked down. When you feel like you're going in the right direction and then something pushes you to the floor. And this is a special episode just for those that are feeling that way. And I think, you know what, somewhat we're all kind of going through something similar like that, where sometimes things are just not going exactly the way that we planned, and we'd invested so much time, we put so much energy and emphasis towards our success and growth and what it is that we truly, truly desire, but still life seems to be pushing us down and things don't seem to be working out. But before I go any further, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you click that red subscribe button and also like, and make sure that you leave some comments and let me know your thoughts about what I'm speaking about today. I look forward to reading your comments and replying to you and connecting with you. And I love seeing how the community engages on YouTube. It's very amazing to just witness everybody supporting and loving on each other, because that's how we make positive change in the world. But before I continue, also, guys, make sure that if you want to join us at our live events, the link is in the description below. So you can click on that link to get access to our live events, our next upcoming live events. And if you want to work with us and you want to learn more about if and how we could possibly help you, then there is also a link there that says work with us. And it is a link that has the website lukemindpower.com/brainstorm, so that you can connect with someone from my team, a leadership success coach, that's going to help you so that we can really connect and check and see where you're at and if and how we could possibly help you transform your life if you're ready for that. Okay. Awesome. Let's keep moving. Now, going back to what I said, I told you that we all are going through something, and it's all the time. Life is bumpy, man. But I need to remind you that along the journey, there are also a lot of lessons, and the way that you think about your circumstances, the way that you handle yourself and the relationship that you have with yourself and the respect that you have with yourself, or the respect that you don't have with yourself, this is one of the major keys as to why we don't move forward. But also, one of the major keys is having an open mind, is having a very self-aware mind, is being very self-aware of how you feel and your emotions and your experiences. And that coupled with being able to have a loving relationship with yourself, because when you are in that embodiment of pure unconditional love, you are able to step into such a more comprehensive, self-aware place, which makes you be able to appreciate and understand people. And this is the challenge, because we are surrounded by a lot of people all the time. And if you don't have that loving connection, deeper rooted, healed relationship with yourself, then you are going to be triggered all the time. Every single time someone does something that goes against your way of thinking or being or your mindset, your ego is going to come up and go, why are you doing that? Why are you talking like that? That's not right. That's wrong. See, what are we working towards, ladies and gentlemen? What we're working towards for you to be the best version of yourself is inner peace. When you can sit and chill and let other people say whatever the fuck they want to say because that's their truth, and you can sit there in your peace and be peaceful because you know your worth, you know your power, and you are undeterred, undetected, undenied. You are just in your beautiful presence, in your element, in your true essence of peace. You're not distracted or disturbed by anyone. No matter what the fuck they say, no matter how they show up, no matter what they do. That's where you want to be. That's called flow. That's called alignment. That's called healed. And yes, I believe that healing is an ongoing journey. I'm not here to fluff around with this crap of, I'm not going to be in a relationship until I'm fully healed. I'm not going to start building my business until I'm fully freaking healed and I'm fully my best version of myself. Because the truth is, it doesn't end, ladies and gentlemen. Your healing journey is a journey. It continues. You don't just get to this place of like, oh my gosh, I'm fully healed. No, you're not. You're going to be triggered. There's going to be something that comes up and you got to have an open mind. Have an open mind that something may pop up, that something will come for you that you need to learn, that you are not perfect, that others are not perfect, because the ego will always come up to protect and say, no, you know what you're doing. You know you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Ain't about fucking being right. It's about being healed and peaceful. That's what it's about. And when you can truly be in that space, one of the things that I love about what I do, and because I do it so well, is I'm able to just connect with your energy. If I'm working with you one-on-one, or even when I do my group coaching, I'm connected in the energy. I'm connected in the space. I'm like outside of my body. I'm like in your body. I'm like in your presence, in your aura. That's how deeply I am connected, because I'm so deeply rooted within myself of my true unconditional love, which is no judgment, no ego. It's love. There's no ego with love, which gives me the power to appreciate the concept of I am you and you are me. Put myself in your shoes and feel what you feel without you knowing it, because you don't come from a place of ego. You don't come from a place of I know that I'm right and you're wrong. You come from a place of true, authentic comprehension, of being able to go, wow, I actually feel what they feel. I can see what they're going through. That's how you help someone. You don't help someone by sitting here and going, this is the right way to do it. I know how to do it. I've been here. I've done that. And you need to listen to me. Nah, man, it's about empathy. It's about compassion. It's about so much love that you create such a dynamic, safe environment for the people that I connect with, that I surround myself with, that they feel that so badly, so much, that they are lifted. Because in order for you to freaking heal, it requires love. When you feel that safety, you know that you can take off your mask. And that's one of the reasons why we struggle. One of the reasons why we struggle to heal. One of the reasons why we've never healed. One of the reasons why we've never opened our hearts. You know, going back to my Shifu from China, and I remember him speaking while I was living in the Shaolin Temple, and he said, the bigger your heart, the bigger the stage, meaning the more you open your heart, the more your life will open for you. Wow, that's beautiful. But you see, so many of us have been hurt and damaged and broken. But how do you make a glow stick glow? You break it. The wound is where the light enters. Don't play the victim role. Don't complain. Don't blame other people. But know that if you feel broken, you are powerful. If you've been hurt, you are powerful. If you've been through adversity, you are powerful. Because no one with weakness would be able to survive what you've survived. It's incredible. And it doesn't have to continue to go in the wrong direction for you. You need to start going in the right direction for yourself. You need to start respecting yourself more. You need to start loving and appreciating yourself more. You need to start doing exactly what's right for you more. You need to start asking yourself the question, if I loved myself the most, what would I do in this situation? If I really had my own back, if I really, really appreciated me and the value of who it is that I am, and I really, really know my self-worth, and I know myself, what would I do in this situation? Would I let somebody else's guilt, somebody else's pain, somebody else's actions, somebody else's feelings stop me from speaking my truth and from me being my true, authentic self? Like, think about your life right now and what it is that you're suppressing, what it is that you're not expressing, what it is that you're not respecting within yourself, which is causing you to continue to be in this vicious cycle of perpetual suffering. Because that is exactly what's happening in your life. You're not moving forward because you're not learning the freaking lesson. You're in your own way. You're not your own best friend. You're not your biggest freaking cheerleader. You're allowing this constant situation and someone you thought that you could trust to continue to control your life. What you allow will persist. What you get, what you freaking tolerate. And if you keep tolerating the shit, and if you don't pay attention to what it is that's freaking this perpetual suffering cycle that keeps happening, that you keep connecting with, right? Because remember, it's programmed into your mind. I know you got a big heart. I know you're such a giving person. I know you're such a loving person and you just want to help. You want to pour yourself into other people, but it's time for you to pour yourself into you. It's time for you to open that big heart for yourself. It's time for you to step into that. Say yes to you more. Because you've been pouring out. You're dripping. You're nearly dry. Hence why I'm here to pour back into you so that you can keep yourself afloat. You're like a floaty in the water and you're running out of air and it's just all getting all crinkly and shit and there's not much air and it's not really something that you can lie on anymore. It's one of those sunbeds, right, that float in the pool and it's just because you keep giving your love, because you keep giving your time, because you keep trying to put other people first, because you just want to help people, because you just want to get that extra validation, because you want to feel approved, because you want to feel accomplished, because you want to feel like I have a meaning. And so there you go, emptying yourself continuously. Not knowing that you are no good to others when you are fucking dry. You are no good to the world. You are no good to yourself when you keep pouring, when you have nothing to give, when you are feeling depressed, when you are feeling sad, when you are feeling depleted, drained. How are we supposed to appreciate your greatness? How are we supposed to receive the magic that God has given you, that you haven't even been able to express or expel or extract from your amazing self? Because you keep giving all your energy away, and really what your energy should be doing should be pouring into yourself so much that you actually are able to learn more about who it is that you are and be able to expose this beautiful, abundant, white fucking light that you have within yourself, which is your greatness, which is you will learn more about when you pour into yourself more, when you put yourself first, when you come back home. You have to live in this vessel for the rest of your life, but you're not living here. You're living over there. You're living outside. Not knowing that you have so much within yourself that you don't even know about yet because you keep pouring somewhere else, keep giving somewhere else. Man, this is your wake-up call. It's where everything changes for you. But you got to answer the call, man, because your phone's been freaking ringing for some time. And I'm just curious. Are you going to answer the call? Just put a yes in the comments if you are. Because it's about time, man. It's about time that you came home. It's about time that you showed up. Because you deserve you so much. Because you need you more than they need you right now. You didn't come this far just to get this far, and you're not freaking stupid. And I know it feels good to feel accomplished. I know it feels good to give. I know it feels good to have people praising you and saying thank you. But now it's time for you to do that for yourself. Now it's time for you to say thank you for showing up for me. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for putting me first. Thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for loving me more when I was so used to loving others. In fact, maybe you need a bit of a session of forgiveness, self-forgiveness or apology to yourself because you've forgotten about yourself for so many years. Because you got conditioned and programmed and you're so used to giving, not realizing that you're important too. Maybe you need to take a good hard look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm sorry I forgot about you. But from this day forward, I'm going to have your back. I'm going to love you more. I'm going to believe in you more. I'm going to know you more. I'm going to say yes to you more. I'm going to put yourself first more. I'm going to respect you more because you deserve everything that you give out there into the world to everybody else. Because when you make you strong, that strength, man, will then spill over to everyone around you. And you want your people to feel that as well. You want the people that you love, that you are surrounded by, your people. You know who they are. You want them to feel your magic. You want to be in their presence and they're like, oh man, I love being around you. You're the shit. You're amazing. But you can't do that if you keep pouring from an empty cup. You can't do that if you keep showing up for others more than you show up for yourself. So this is a moment, big moment in your life where you say yes. Because the moment you say yes, man, and I always say this, guys, when you learn to love yourself, everything else will fall into place. And yeah, it's like the tip of the iceberg, you know? Like we can put self-love at the top here and go, this is self-love. This is what happened. I'm like, once you learn this practice and you build this stronger, loving relationship with yourself, then the iceberg is underneath the water and there is all this stuff that comes with it. But that's okay. I have a strategy. Okay. I have a plan. I have a step-by-step process to help you get there. But there's a lot of work. But it's beautiful. Something exciting. Something uncomfortable. Something liberating. It's where your freedom is. You just have to decide when you're ready. Because on the other side of your fear, on the other side of what you're not facing, is your freedom, is your inner peace. That's where you want to be. Not in your ego, in unconditional love, embodying that beautiful energy. Wow. Feeling it right now. So it's exciting to contemplate this journey as you move forward. Because you've got everything that it takes. You've lived long enough. You've shown up long enough. You've been through so much. You're resilient. You're intelligent. And now you're going to start to make some better choices for yourself. Because once you get you right, like I said, whatever you're giving to other people, all of a sudden, now you start giving to yourself. And yes, that's going to come with judgment. Have an open mind and know that when you start to do things for you, most people won't understand it. They're not supposed to, because they're not you. You are you. You are the only person that needs to understand you. And your job is not to over-deliver and over-explain yourself, justify yourself, and this is why I'm doing this, and this is why I'm doing this. It doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that you understand you. That is the most important, because as you evolve, you will start to step into your greatness. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to know how to get there. You don't need to know. You just need to come back to yourself. Come back home. As soon as you come back home, everything starts to fall into place, one step at a time. And one of the things that messes with most of us and stops most of us and what we most struggle with is the patience. Because we want it straight away and it's so uncomfortable. And it's like, hey, Rome wasn't built in a day. It was built over time, brick by brick. Don't expect things just to fall into place automatically within 3 months. No, man. There's going to be some bumps. You're going to get some bruises. You're going to have some triggers. You're going to have a lot of triggers. I ain't going to fluff around and fucking talk shit to you and tell you that, yeah, it's going to be nice and smooth and shit. You're going to have to learn some lessons. You're going to have your feelings hurt a bit. You're going to have to be triggered a bit. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to speak your truth. You're going to have to face some uncomfortable conversations. Because many of us, the one person that we're running from constantly is ourselves. It's time to stop running, man. It's time to face the music. And there is music that's playing in your soul. There's music. It's here, man. And it wants to come out, but you're blocking it constantly. You're blocking it because you're afraid, because you're living in fear, because you're scared. Hence why things don't change. Hence why you stay the same. So it's up to you, man. Are you open or are you closed? Because if you say you're open, that's when the light is going to come and your music is going to start to play and your voice is going to be heard. And most of us will continue to let fear and doubt and fear and our insecurities and our past and what we've been through to control our life continuously, day in and day out. You got to ask yourself the question, man, how much longer? Because tomorrow is not promised. Next week is not promised. We are not here to be giving a watered down version of yourself to the world. You're here to be your true, authentic self, to shine your freaking light bright, the brightest as possible. Stop walking around all fucking scared and shit like, don't look at me. No, it's not me. I'm not the one with the greatness. I'm not the one with the fucking music that's freaking stuck in my freaking soul because I'm fucking living in fear because I've been subdued so much because I've been so fucking scared and I've been hurt so many freaking times that I'm not going to fucking shine and I'm not going to speak my truth and I'm not going to fucking let it out. So I'm just going to keep holding on to it and I'm not going to speak my truth. I'm not going to respect myself. I'm not going to show up for myself. So I'm just going to be fucking quiet. It's time for you to not be quiet anymore. Too much, man. Too long. I'm tired of waiting, man. I want your greatness. We want your greatness. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear the truth. We want to see you shine. We want to hear your song because it's a fucking good one, man. And it's time for you to start playing. That's your magic. That's your greatness. It's there. And I believe it. I'm certain of it. But all I need you to do is to take action, to say yes, and to not give up. Do you understand? I think that you do. In the comments section, just write, I understand. Let me know that you understand. And then from this episode, because I'm going to keep you accountable, man. This is freaking homework. In the comments section, tell me what is the one thing that you're going to do after listening to this episode of my podcast? What's the one thing that you're going to do? Let's get some action going because everything you want is on the other side of action. Don't talk shit. Don't sit here and go like, oh, that was a great podcast. And then don't fucking make no changes. No, there's changes that need to be made. That's why you're here. You ain't here by coincidence. It's not just magic appeared. Oh my gosh, I just stumbled across this podcast and oh my gosh, yeah, wow, okay. Take an action. Everything you want is on the other side of action. The treasure you seek is hidden in the work that you're avoiding. It's time to stop avoiding the truth because the truth is going to set you free. Anyway, guys, it's been a blessing to spend some quality time with you. I'm sending you so much love. If you want to join us for our live events, don't forget to click the link in the description below. You'll see it there. And I can't wait to see you in person or join us virtually because every single event I do does have virtual access and you will have access to the replay after the event as well, just in case you can't make the whole event because some of my events also are more than one day, okay? But you will have replay access to every single virtual event that is available, virtual tickets as well. So the link is in the description below. I can't wait to see you there and connect with you. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. It's a blessing to be alive, and I'm going to see you on a next episode. So keep pushing, keep moving forward, and know, especially if you ain't feeling enough, I just want to remind you that you are enough. You are in control of the way that you condition your mind and how you program yourself by the things that you say to yourself. So remember that when you even say positive things to yourself and what you want to be and who you want to become, that your mind is going to play this game of resistance. Because remember, the old version of yourself's been controlling you for a long time and all the shit that you've gone through is conditioned in your subconscious mind that's holding you down. And it could be such a insecure mind and a low vibration of thinking that you're not incapable, that you're not intelligent enough, that you're not enough, that you're not good enough, that you're not lovable, all that crap. It's all a load of shit. Anyone who ever told you that is a fucking liar, and they only said that because they fucking hurt themselves. So don't allow the world or other people or other people's actions or how they were hurt and now they inflicted that pain onto you to define you. This is where you put your hand up, you say yes, and you say, I am the one that gets to choose who I want to become. So who are you going to become? You're going to step into your greatness. You're going to love yourself. You're going to show up and make sure that you surround yourself with greatness. Because when you surround yourself with greatness, you become it. Let's go. I'll see you soon. Peace out. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If you're ready to grow and reach your full potential and find inner peace, send me a DM that says, I want inner peace, and I'll send you the next steps. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to. When you change your mind, you change your whole life. So don't hesitate and send that DM over to me. Myself and my team can't wait to meet you and witness your transformation in full glory. See you next week.